Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight some great Steam game deals over at our good friends at Green Man Gaming. Remember, you get Steam keys for all of these, and I do want to highlight a free weekend that's running on Steam. Actually, not a free weekend. The weekend's about to be over, but like a free period that's available on a game on Steam, and some new free titles that have dropped on Steam as well. We'll highlight all of those at the end of this video, so be on the lookout for those. Right off the bat, some GMG deals. Do want to give a mention to Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. It is 16% off for $42 for XP members. Non-XP members can use the code ARP15 for April 15. And you'll save 15% and you'll get it for $42.50. One of the most divisive video games of all time, and I am playing it again on PC. I beat it on PlayStation way back in the day, and, you know, I hated the narrative in this game. Literally, I got to the part where you know what happens, and I just skipped the cutscene. Like, I'm watching that crap again. I don't need to, and I can appreciate this game from a technical standpoint, a visual standpoint, and I wanted to see how the PC port is. Now, I'm hearing some complaints from people, but in my experience, it has been flawless. Like, has run beautifully. Compared to the first game was an atrocity, so keep that in mind. I don't know if I'm gonna end up finishing the game again on PC. We'll see. Again, I was mainly playing it to see how it runs, but I'll continue playing it for at least a little bit. The no return mode is great, and get it a little bit cheaper, you know, $42.50 or $42 if you're an XP member. Obviously, do play the first game, as it is paramount to comprehending the story, but again, one of the most divisive video games of all time, and if you hate it, more power to you. Like, again, I absolutely detest the narrative, but I do think from a gameplay standpoint, a technical standpoint, it is a pretty incredible game. The fact they got this game running on the PS4 is actually insane when you look at the PS4's hardware being, what, 13 years old, 12 years old at this point, and it was still able to run this game. That's pretty outstanding. Some other titles that are on sale: Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun, 91% off for $3.60. This is an awesome deal on a great tactics game set in that Edo period of Japan that I love. I think that setting is awesome, and to do a high-quality tactics game in that setting, you're getting a pretty good title here. I would definitely give it a recommendation at this price point. It is a well-done game, mechanically, pretty well done, and if you're into tactics games, or even if you're just into the setting, like, tactics games aren't my cup of tea, but I still ended up enjoying this game. You have a variety of difficulty options as well if you just want to go into it for the setting and whatnot, but $3.60 for that is great. No Man's Sky is $19.20. Always got to give this game a shout because it's literally an investment, because the game you're getting right now is pretty good already, but you know it's going to be a game that Hello Games is going to regularly update. You're going to get more content out of this game, and guess what? You're not going to pay for that content. I honestly don't know how they are creating new content without, you know, obviously they're continuing to sell the game and more people are picking it up, but at this point, I'm not going to say they can charge money for the content, because maybe that would cause a lot of pushback from people, but I think if they do, like, one piece of DLC, I shouldn't even call for this game to do DLC, it's just I cannot fathom how they're continuing to do free content updates, but probably something I shouldn't be complaining about. For $19.20, it's a great deal. The only point of criticism that I have is the new player experience for No Man's Sky, because I know a lot of people that pick up No Man's Sky, and they pick it up on the basis that, oh my god, Hello Games continually updates the game, and again, a lot of the rhetoric they see online, and then they play the game, and the first couple of hours or so are a little bit difficult to get into, and ultimately they end up dropping the game, and that is unfortunate because the game continues to expand and you want to give it some time, but I understand if the first couple of hours don't hook you, on to the next one. That's a lot of the times what happens these days, but yeah, $19.20 on this, definitely do recommend that. And then I do want to give a shout, lower key title here, Wildcat Gun Machine, an explosive roller coaster ride, enter a bullet hell dungeon crawler where you take on hordes of disgusting flesh beasts with a wide variety of guns, giant mech robots, and cute kittens. Explore sprawling maze-like dungeons and liberate giant mech robots from demonic elder gods. Enemy encounters are challenging and specifically designed, not randomized, to provide difficult combat puzzles as well. Gear up, mow down, get killed, and retaliate. A bullet hell shooter, over 40 gun types, epic set piece boss battles, skill upgrades to suit your playstyle, unique 2D art style, monster close combat puzzles, and handcrafted consistent experience. $1.35 on that, so I thought it'd be worth a mention for those of you that want an over-the-top bullet hell shooter. Alright, couple of pre-orders that I do want to note for games coming out all in May. May's gonna be kind of a sleeper month for new game releases, so let's cover some of this stuff. Lost Soul Aside, coming from PlayStation. It's a PlayStation published game, and it's coming day one to PC. XP members get it 16% off for $50.39. This is a game I've been following for like almost a decade at this point, and it looks like an incredibly stylish action game. Got some Devil May Cry vibes. The art style and the character designs definitely reminiscent of Final Fantasy. Happy to see this game come out, and honestly, I was not expecting a day one PC release. I knew it was going to come to PC eventually, but I figured a delayed release, but day one PC, awesome news there, and hopefully the PC players will support it, because more PlayStation published games on PC day one would be phenomenal, given that, you know, the day one PlayStation titles we've gotten on PC have been Helldivers 2 multiplayer-oriented, Concord, trash, but multiplayer-oriented, and, you know, even the remasters are delayed release. Like Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us Part 1, those were delayed releases on PC. We also got Horizon Zero Dawn remastered on PC day one, I guess, if you want to include that, but, again, this being a new big-budget single-player title coming day one to PC, I think that's huge, and a lot of people are sleeping on how big that is. Very excited for that, and hopefully people do end up supporting it. $50.39 on that. Doom the Dark Ages, 17% off for $58.09. Obviously, this is going to be available on Xbox Game Pass day one, or I should say, you know, fake day one, because the premium edition, which is 17% off for $83, will get you the game actually on day one, which is May the 13th. May the 15th for the delayed release. So $83 for the premium edition of Doom the Dark Ages and $58.09 for the standard edition on that. And then Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN is 12% off for $35.19. From Software doing a lot of multiplayer games, which I'm not crazy about. The Dustblood's gonna be multiplayer, Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN gonna be multiplayer oriented, but it's still Elden Ring, and I'm sure this game is gonna be hotly anticipated. I'm sure this game is gonna do incredibly well, and why not get it a little bit cheaper? From Software is also one of those studios that at this point, they deserve all of the goodwill in the world, given the incredible work that they've been doing and the consistently great work that they've doing. But Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN out on May 29th, and get that a little bit cheaper as well. Alright, those are all the deals over at Green Man Gaming. A couple of free game notes, and then we'll round out the video. Mechabellum has a free play period, a rewarding tactical war game where you gain victory by adapting your strategy and outthinking your opponents. Command a mechanized army in battles against humans or AI. Customize your units and strategically place them on the battlefield to watch them destroy your enemies. 13,000 reviews, 86% positive on there. 20% off for $11.99 if you do want to pick it up, but free play period on that for a couple of days. Speaking of mechs, you got Steel Hunters, a free-to-play PvPvE shooter with futuristic mech battles. Level up your hunter and upgrade your arsenal to turn rivals into scrap. Choose your playstyle and combat tactics against 5 other duo teams. Only one can extract from the hunting grounds. Mixed reception on this so far, 1,281 reviews, 53% positive, but it is totally free to play. Currently in early access, so you can check that out. And then a couple of new free games that they're just straight free. If you want to check them out, go for it. You've got Poly, a simplistic roguelike shooter. Blast your way through countless enemies while earning powerful upgrades which turn you into a shape-obliterating machine. 50+ upgrades with countless synergies and stacking effects. Unique enemies which have unique abilities. 27 Steam user reviews, 92% positive. So you can check that out for a simplistic roguelike shooter. And then Anchor, Quest for Atlantis. Dive in and solve the mystery of Atlantis. Explore the depths in this isometric action game, fight against the Guardians, and awaken the powers in your anchor to uncover the truth behind the fall of the civilization. Positive reception on this, 12 user reviews, 100% positive. And then Awkward Valley. This is totally free as well. Welcome to Awkward Valley. Plan your day, tackle strange activities, and unlock bizarre new options as you go. Gym, therapy, vending machine, snacks, it's up to you. Featuring Awkward Yeti's weird and wonderful characters in a totally normal town. 69 user reviews, 98% positive on that, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. Links to everything in the description box below. The links to the Green Man Gaming deals are affiliated, so if you buy anything, I get a little bit of a kickback, and then you can check out all the free content on Steam as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.